Let's get into our lovely session where you're trapped in the cubes. We left off in the orange and the green room as you made your way around these rooms, finding that some of them are somewhat trapped.
Mm-hmm.
As you've made your way to at least this area, you've at least done your best to clear out any danger that is happening and found your way, all of you, into a lovely long rest.
So we've had a chance to have a long rest. Lovely jubbly. Because I could really do with that.
I was gonna die soon. Again.
Yeah, I had less hit points than you did.
Oh my god.
I was on 9.
Oh lord. We are
But here you
bad at this adventuring thing.
I'm just not designed. I'm designed to be in the back and be a support character. No, I'm not designed to be up in the front, being smacked in the face. It's not nice.
SQ is designed
Indeed.
for life in the suburbs, like doing gigs at a local bar.
Yes. So, here you are in your various bits and pieces. Kurosi in your green room, along with Lonnie and the Mephit in Tinder. Legis and SQ and his familiar and Tom occupying the orange room. The orange room having all 4 doors having golden doors, and the green room having just 3.
Okay,
Here you all.
I think what we agreed to do is. Did we come from the green room?
You have come from, you came from this room here, the green room, yeah.
Okay, so what we want to do then is pull the green lever and see where that takes us.
Okay. So,
once we finish the long rest, of course, once we finish the long rest, is that everybody's come through into the orange room.
Okay, so everyone has had a full long rest now. Kurosi, did you want to join them in the orange room, or did you want to stay in the green room?
I'll stay in the green room.
Okay.
No, Kurosi, we need you to come through, mate.
The orange room is with the Well, I forgot what trap was in orange room when I stepped in it.
Well, we're in the room now, and there's no trap.
It was. I think that was the room before, but most recently, Tom hit a trap, and now we're fine.
All right, if you say so.
I think so. I think that's how it
We
played
are.
out.
No, we are. We're fine. We're in here. Everything's cool.
Okay.
We need you guys to come through so that we can ping another lever and get further on.
Are you going in there as well, Tinder? You're
Yes.
still at... Okay. I'll get you out of your ring as well. You're no longer in there. Okay, so in the orange room, and we're pulling on the green lever, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. You hear a grinding noise coming from the south, and that's it.
Think we should double back?
Let's try having a look in there. Yeah, let's have a look through that door now.
Okay. As you try to open up the south door that you had entered into this room, you find that it won't open.
Oh, wait, hit it again. I forgot. I hit the green lever again.
Okay.
Right.
You hear the grinding noise, and you hear a click on the south door.
Let me go, because if you remember last time, it was poison.
I mean, I think I'm well.
I'm immune to poison.
Yeah, you are.
So let me go through and check.
All right.
Open the door.
Which you can, and you enter into the room. You notice now that the room has somewhat shifted from its previous position. The doors to the north and south are gold, as well as the one facing off into the west.
Okay. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to ping on... Is that the orange lever next to me?
So right next to you here is the red.
Okay, I'm going down to the orange lever.
Okay.
Otto is going to fly in and sit on my shoulder.
Gotcha. All right. And you pull. Oh, right.
Yeah, and then I'm going to pull the orange lever.
Gotcha. Okay. As you pull on the orange lever, everyone in the orange room suddenly spins about as you hear a click on the south door once again.
Click the green lever and then come through.
Alright.
SQ will do the
Click.
ass. SQ will go ahead and do it.
Click the
Okay.
green lever and then you should be able to come through.
All right.
Yeah.
As you turn the green lever, or as the lever gets turned in that room, Legis, your room begins to spin,
Okay.
and you hear a click at the north-facing wall or north-facing door.
That's fine.
So I go in first.
Everybody come through.
Okay. SQ is very scared now. Oh, and she's gonna take Lonnie from Tinder. Like she just wants her animals close.
Okay.
It's probably a good idea.
Support. It's a support goat.
He is
Yeah.
an emotional support goat.
Okay. So everyone's.
I'm going to wait until everybody's in the room and then I'm going to click the orange lever.
All right. I'll bring everybody back in. Everyone's coming back into the green room. This room is green. All right. And which lever are you clicking?
The orange
flipping?
one.
Orange. Okay.
The one from the previous room.
Gotcha. You hear the grinding of the stone from the north door.
Just the north door.
Yes. And you hear a click on the north door once again.
Then click it again.
The orange lever.
Yeah.
Okay. You do so again. You hear the whirring, grinding noise, and yet another click.
Where does the click come from?
The
Here.
north door.
The north door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still this door here.
It's only rotating the room with the color corresponding room. So the more times you just do it, it's just gonna keep on clicking. And since the orange door has 4 yellow doors, it's always gonna click as long as we have the yellow door connected to the other yellow door in this room.
Okay, so what do you suggest, mate?
Clicking differently. First, I think we should click the green lever.
Okay. Click the green lever. We'll click the green lever.
Lever is clicked. The room begins to wildly spin. A little bit faster this time. But now you hear a click at the north and south door.
Alright.
Try
So
the
now-
south door.
But yeah,
Okay.
can you peek through the door to see what color it is?
Through the south one here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as you poke in there, yeah, you see that it is, the room is blue. It is the one that had a lot of things shooting out from it.
Uh-huh.
That is apparently now all wedged in with mayonnaise. Yes.
Yes.
Plugged the holes with mayo.
I made a note of that. Apparently it was really important that I write that down.
It's safe now.
Yeah.
All right, so are you entering into the blue room, Chrissy?
Yes.
Okay. You enter in, and as you do so... Oh, okay. As you do so, you hear a bunch of whirring, clicking noises, and then you hear almost like it kind of stopping and wedging, and almost like the barbs... You can hear them deploying, but they're not making it out of the holes.
Okay, so what do we click in this room to get the hell out of here? The green one?
Can I check to see if the left door is open?
As you try to pull it, it does not open.
All right. So we should let everybody come in here.
Okay. I call through the passage. I get Otto to join me, and I call to the others to come through and join us.
Very well. Okay.
For some reason, I can't seem to bring Otto across. If you could ping him over, please.
He's coming.
Thank you, mate.
SQ and Tinder and this thing and that thing. There we go. Okay. All in the room now. What would you like to do?
Like click the red lever.
The red lever. Okay. You hear it grinding. Actually, coming from the left door. You hear grinding, but no click.
I do it again.
The grinding.
Want to see me do it again?
The grinding comes along, and you hear a click once more.
All right. So I go through the red door.
Okay. As you enter into the red door, you see that the room has, of course, shifted around since your last visit here.
All right. So this is safe. I tell everybody to come through.
Right.
All right.
I will
We follow.
drag these lovely people through. And, I'm dragging a door instead of SQ, so let's not do that.
No,
For some reason,
pick me instead.
I can't select your token. I guess you're, like, below the door or something.
Oh, weird. Here.
I could-
Move
yeah.
real quick.
If you could just scoot it to, there we go, to the center of the room, and then I can scoot it. All right, so now you're in the red room. What's the plan now?
Okay. I want to click the red lever and see if the south door clicks.
Go for it.
Okay. As you red lever, the whole room shifts. The grinding comes to a stop. No click.
Try it again.
Okay. Do the red lever again.
All right. It spins right around, and you hear a click from the golden door.
All right. So
Let's go that way.
yes.
Okay. You.
I'll be following right behind Kurosi.
Okay. Both of you enter into the orange room.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with him as well.
SQ will follow.
Okay.
All right. I would like to hit the green lever.
Okay. You smash the green lever, and you hear a grinding coming from the orange door, or the north door. Sorry, and you hear a click.
All right. So we already been there. What about the blue lever?
I'm gonna get some notes and actually try to solve this puzzle card. Fucking.
You hit the blue lever. You hear grinding coming from the north door, but it's very faint. You also hear it coming from the east door, the right door as well, but very faint.
This door?
Yes.
So yeah, top and this one.
All right. What about the red lever?
Okay, pressing the red lever. All right. As you do so, you hear the grinding noise coming from this door here, but you don't hear a click.
The south door. Or the north. The south door.
You do not hear a click.
Blind from the east, right?
Yeah, this one here, pinging it off.
All right.
Just come from there. We've just come from there.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Okay. And if I hit the orange lever, the room will spin.
Try hitting the orange lever.
Yeah.
Let it spin. Maybe we need to reorientate the room before we find the correct exit.
All right. Orange spins. The room rotates. You hear a click at the top door.
At the moment, we're going around in a circle. A square circle, but a circle.
Yeah.
If we open that door, that would...
Hold up. I just realized something.
Blue, red, green, orange.
I want to try something.
Ed?
Okay.
I clicked the lever 3 times so that the red door would connect to the east, the right side. The red lever 3 times.
Okay. You click it. 1, 2, 3. And you hear a click. The door.
All right. I'll go into the red room.
Okay. You've entered into the red room.
Click the lever another 3 times. The red lever another 3 times.
Okay. You hit it 3 times. And it orientates that way.
Which way was that? I can't see it, but I do want to take notes.
Oh, it's the red room.
Yeah, so it's like it's still, with the clock, like
Yeah.
clockwise.
There. Oh yeah, so each room, it's each one is rotating 90 degrees.
Yeah, clockwise, right?
Correct.
Always.
All right. So Crocy, where are you? What's your plan?
All right. I did not hear a click from the bottom, right?
You did not.
So I'm going to click the orange and then the green lever.
Okay. All right. You click the orange. Everyone in the orange room suddenly feels a bit faster of a spin now. And you also hear grinding noise coming from the top door orientated of this room now.
What about the green lever?
When you hit the green lever, everyone in the room here heard the room above shift.
The blue lever?
You hear grinding to your right, to the right door here, but no click.
No.
People in the orange room, you hear it very faintly from the top door.
All right, so I guess we were heading the right direction. We just set some traps. So I click the red lever until it come through.
All right, you do so. You hear a click as the door orientates itself. Everyone coming through into the red?
Yep.
What?
Okay.
Okay, we're going back to red. Sure. Confused.
I'm trying my best. Like my thought was that we probably had missed an entrance, but since I clicked all the levers and I still didn't hear no click from like other side, I'm guessing we were heading the right direction. We just set up some traps along the way.
Oh, you think this is a dead end?
No,
At the moment, we're going around in a circle.
Yeah,
But the rooms are just the room colors are just shifting. What we need to figure out, maybe we need to click more than one lever at the same time. Maybe not. It's not a single lever thing.
Let's test it.
I do have dimension door.
But we don't know where to dimension door to.
That is an issue, yes.
Okay. let's see here. Okay. So far, we'll give it to... I'm looking at everybody's things here. Got it. Ooh, intelligence of 5. And we've got...
You said an intelligence of 5?
No. Sorry, the modifier.
Plus
Yeah.
5. Okay, so they cross for that. I mean, 5, you can't even speak language.
Sure. Right. Okay, so I'm going to give it to Grossi because I think he's got the highest intelligence. Grossi, as you're kind of mapping these things out and you're working this kind of pattern in way out, you're kind of getting the sense and mapping of all the rooms. You have been in all the ones for most of the part coming around this area. All except for the one that is except for one that is somehow got to be between the blue and the orange at the top. The way that you have marked it all out so far is the room you've entered was blue, and then to the south of that was a green room, to the south of that was an orange room, and then to the east of that is the red room you're in, to the east of that is the blue room, to the north of that is the green room, and then to the north of that was the orange room that you guys had stopped at and doubled back.
I don't suppose you could repeat that.
I could, if you'd like.
Could you start from the orange room that we're just in and then go, like, backwards?
Okay.
'Cause that's...
Yeah, so red room you're in now, to going back, basically going back to the start where you had come from. So going back one, so imagine a 3x3 grid. You are in position right now, position 8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so then number 7 was orange.
Yeah, that was
Number
where
six.
we're in.
Yeah, number 6 and number... number 4. Number 6 and 4 are green.
6 and 4, alright.
Alright, 3 is also orange. And position 1 is blue.
Okay, what about 2, 3, and 9?
3 is orange. Sorry, I thought I mentioned that.
And 2?
You have not been there. No one's been in that room.
And 9 neither then, okay.
And position 9 was blue. That was the room that you
Blue,
came in.
yeah. Alright, and they don't move, yes? They just spin?
They just spin, rotate 90 degrees clockwise.
Alright, so I'm gonna guess then that room number 2 is also gonna be red, just from symmetry. That might help, I guess.
Okay.
So explain the path to me again. So we start at blue, then we go down, then we go side.
Well, that's the way that you guys had. That's the path that you had followed.
Okay, so that's not because like the doors. Like, have we always moved through the same door, or is it sometimes obsidian and sometimes gold?
Well, see, the gold, the doors are always gold. The obsidian doors are always obsidian. You basically have to, you have to line the golden doors up with another golden door on the other side in order for it to open.
So the obsidian doors never open.
Correct.
No.
Right. So they're basically walls.
Correct.
Okay.
So, with that, Kurosi, Legis, and Tinder, understanding it's a 3x3 grid, and understanding that there is perhaps a few areas on that grid that have yet to be explored.
It's that one. It's the one we've basically done. Almost a big square around all of the middle. If I was counting the blocks 1 to 9, second block and the 5th middle block are the ones we haven't explored yet.
No, the 5th middle block you just said is orange.
No, that was we have, so 1 is blue, 3 is orange, 4 is green, 6 is green, 7 is orange, Red is 8, blue is 9.
Okay, so we haven't been in 5. I thought that one was orange. Okay. Scratch
So
that out.
if we can find a way of rotating this room so that this door in the west aligns to the north.
Right, well that's just one time the red lever, right?
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay, as you strike the red lever, you turn the room, you suddenly hear a click
On the north door?
on the north door, the only golden door in this room.
Alright, can we open it?
You
Yeah.
can.
Alright. Let's go in. Is it, what color is it?
As you open the door, a blinding white light hits your face. And in the center, you see a interesting looking well, but it is not water. It is like this weird, oozing, golden, bubbling goop flowing around.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
No! Counter spell.
It is obviously... No, fuck! It's obvious! It is obviously some kind of ooze that's going to kill us.
Does it just no? We are not Eldritch blasting the first thing we come across. I want to examine it first.
Okay, if you get -3 to AC because of the stupid acid thing that your own fault, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I'll examine the 2.
All right. As you guys examine it, you see that it...
closely at it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh god, no.
As you guys begin to examine it, you notice that it's almost like it's trying to take on a shape, taking on a somewhat humanoid form as best it can as it's bubbling up. And every time it tries to create a form, you see it kind of fall back down into the almost never-ending waterfall that this bubbling ooze is creating in the center of this well.
I don't like this. This reminds me of the little mirror boy. I don't like it.
I'm going to stand in front of it.
I'm
I'm going to stand right in front of
I
it.
grab my rope and want to put like the end of it into the goo.
Okay. As you do so, it's almost like the goop is somehow like it's like when you stick it into hydrophobic something hydrophobic into water. You stick it in and it just comes out. There's no residue on the rope. There's doesn't seem to be any rope materials floating around in the goop. It seems to be unaffected by it as it continues to try and take on this humanoid form.
Someone should give it blood.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And she's gonna pull out her dagger and cut her hand and squeeze it over the thing.
No.
But he said to do it.
No. Allow me to try something.
Okay, and she'll pull her hand
Not
back
this
really
year.
quick before the blood goes in.
And I'm gonna open my chest cavity. The power source itself is exposed. And try to feed energy to this thing.
Okay. Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
let's
try and help it stabilize.
Eat
shape.
into weird slime monster. That'll
In fact, I'm going to reach my hand out to it and see what happens.
Okay, so it's just your hand. You're not doing the cavity thing.
I'll reach my hand out to start with.
Okay. As you do so, it too is almost trying to mimic your sort of hand position and sort of mirror your hand as it's in its own sort of goopy, trying to create a humanoid sort of thing.
I'll try and hold my palm up to its.
As you do so, it kind of mashes up with your hand. But again, that same sort of hydrophobic thing that happens. But just before you guys are you've just touched, you can see that sort of starting to form, and that's when the doors of the TARDIS burst open, and the Doctor comes out. Ladies, you're not going to want to do that. But I've worked it out. I figured out why we're here.
Why didn't you?
What?
My first reaction is to pull my hand back then.
Okay, good.
Okay, and say, okay, what are we doing here? What's going on?
Oh, so you haven't caught up yet?
No, we haven't. You
We don't
fucking
know anything. You're awful.
Why did you put us in this depth?
No. Just assume that we're operating with far less information than you are.
Right, okay. See, it wasn't me that brought you here, it was the TARDIS. And the TARDIS always brings people where they need to be. And, well...
You put us in the TARDIS.
Well, yes.
No. To be fair, I chose to go into the TARDIS.
It's your fault! At that point, that you will just...
Yes, it's my fault, but we're looking for a gem and we need to be here, so... It's good.
But here's the reason, the ultimate reason.
Hmm?
If you haven't worked it out yet, here it is. It's you. It's always been you. You, the little one, there, with the mouse. Rodent.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What?
And
what?
you over there.
No.
With all the little robot man. Yes. And you with the flaming whatever that thing is. Yes, it's always been you.
Oh, what do you mean? Are we the gems? That doesn't make any sense.
No, wait. It's always been us that have done what?
And that is why we're here. This right here is nothing more than, I don't know, a little bit of Artron energy. If you've ever heard of that before, I'm pretty sure you have. No? Anyone? Guesses? Okay, well, let me tell you. It is the untempered schism of the TARDIS matrix itself. This lovely pile of goop is the, well, essence, the very soul of the TARDIS.
Okay.
So why did we just play like 4 hours of hide and seek with it?
Oh, see, it was meant to test you all. It had to make sure it was you that came here because, well, like I said, it's always been you.
What do you mean by that? What has always been us?
Watch. And
what are we?
He points his screwdriver at the pile of goop, and it begins to sort of calm and sort of create like a clear, almost crystal-like top. And then suddenly images, flashes of energy begin to show, and you see a sort of large, open, underground sort of cavern. There is lots of water there, and in the center is this large, glowing sphere. And as you look, you see each and every one of you there. Each one of you wearing one of the gems. And each one of you channeling your very energies into to power into these gems. As you see the bright light of each one of your gems colliding into a massive white ball of energy as it sends hurtling towards this large glowing sphere. You see a moment pass, but it's almost as if you can watch the time progressing. It's showing you, all of you, your futures. It shows you as you age and still continue to wear these gems, that one day these energies get absorbed into all of you. Somehow, you now have this sudden realization that perhaps that fire elemental was a bit stubborn, or perhaps that rock elemental was perhaps a little bit too, well, thick-headed. Perhaps the sort of leaned back air elemental is perhaps a little bit too much.
We have
Similar to
elementals. Isn't it?
well, it's very much similar to Kuroshi's laid-back approach.
Cool. In which case, I've got the fire gem, I've got the water gem, and I've got the air gem. I'm going to give you. I'm going to open the chest cavity, and I'm going to take out air gem and give it to Tinder, and I'm going to give fire gem. Sorry, other way around. Whoever's got the fire.
I'm fire.
Tinder and his fireball.
I'm literally called Tinder.
You get the fire gem, and Kuroshi, you get the air gem.
All right.
Does anything happen?
It seems that each of you
SQ
should
is
be
just like
wielding one of
holding
these.
her hand out.
Yeah. SQ will get Earth Gem probably.
But she doesn't she thinks like Legis is just giving gems out, so she's just holding her hand out now.
There is a gem for you, little one. We just haven't found it yet.
Oh, okay.
But the next gem is yours.
Oh, okay.
How much could I sell this for?
No,
Tinder,
you're not.
no.
All right.
Tinder, I'm going to tell you this right now as your friend. Okay, if you try to sell that, I shall be forced to stop you. Please don't try and sell it. If you need money really badly, come and talk to me.
It's at this moment the goop starts to ripple a little bit. And you see a very familiar blue tiefling's face floating in the goop.
Oh,
SQ?
yeah.
Boyfriend.
Hi. She's like leaning over the side now.
As the face of the blue tiefling kind of presses up against the crystalline layer, you see it kind of taking on that 3D sort of humanoid form once again. Only this time, it begins to glow a bright blue.
Oh.
In there, you see your blue tiefling, almost like, again, a faint echo.
Zaru,
And you...
are you dead?
Not dead yet.
Oh, you can talk now. Okay, what's up?
Well, here I can, but... this is the last time.
Well, okay. Is that like all you're gonna say?
I can only show you where you need to go. And I feel sorry for your journey. But I've traveled back through this time, and it has eaten much of my energy. The next time you see me, I will be on my deathbed, and I apologize for that. However, you must find the stones. You must find a way of locating the final elements. And I assure you, SQ, the answer's within you.
Oh, like it's something you already told me and that I should probably know.
Or maybe we should get a surgeon.
I don't know. Okay. Well, it's nice to see you. I'll try to remember things better.
Don't worry, SQ.
Or is it like an organ? Did you like this?
I anticipated this, SQ.
Oh, good. Did you like write it down?
Or perhaps I made it so that you could buy it in a shop.
Awesome.
How is your playing these days?
Oh. I mean,
Anyway,
pretty good. Okay.
Go.
Okay.
You.
I've got to go.
Bye,
I cannot
Drew.
stay much longer, but you will see me again, and I apologize.
Wait, why is your squirrel dressed like me?
Another time.
But you can't talk another time.
And he disappears back into the goop, and it floats down.
SQ like spitefully just kind of like punches the goop.
The goop kind of comes back and does that thing where it forms a drop, but then at the last second, that drop kind of hits the ground and rolls, and it shows. It basically rattles into a small sort of a little tiny loot pick, and then just kind of hangs there.
Take the pick.
She's gonna grumble and grab and be like, "I need a new loot."
You've got the loot.
Okay, but I thought I had to buy one in a shop. Right?
No. You bought a loot, magical loot. Recently,
I know we already bought one, but he said I could find it in a shop. I guess.
Right.
Do we have to? Okay.
Maybe you found it already. Try playing the loot.
Okay, and she's gonna pull the lute out and start a strumming. She's not really playing a song. She's just doing like chords to see if it works.
All right. As you do so, the very rattling essence of your core begins to vibrate in a frequency you've never felt before. You've been like incredibly happy before, but this absolute glowing, this vibrant vibrations that you feel flowing through your body as you're playing the lute along with this pick, it's very strange. Even the doctor, he kind of looks over at you, and as he, with his sort of certain abilities of the mind, is able to pick up on this frequency that you're vibrating at. He swings his sonic screwdriver at you, and he goes, "Is that normal, SQ?"
SQ is like grinning. She's like, "No, but it's awesome."
Right. Okay. Well, I guess we're off. We can all pop into the TARDIS now. We get on out of here if you like.
I'm never gonna stop playing this. And she keeps playing while she walks into the TARDIS.
Okay. Oh, sorry, wrong. So as you all enter into the TARDIS, you hear the whirring and the clicking and the various things. You see the doctor taking a sonic screwdriver and jamming it into one of the slots on the very beginning. So, SQ, that's a normal thing that you do then, yes? You generally do that?
I mean, I generally play the lute, yes.
Right, you, over there, Metal Man, you're not picking up on this at all? Well then.
No.
Why don't you just tell us? And she's like badly dancing around the TARDIS while she's still playing.
Telepathic circuitry.
What does that mean?
Well,
am I a robot too?
No. However, that resonating pick that you've got there playing along with your lovely lute there, that plectrum that you have seems to have some innate abilities about picking up and amplifying certain frequencies.
Oh, wait, can we find... Hold on. And she's gonna run over to Legis and, like, lift the lute in the air and just start strumming it madly, like, no real tune, right next to his head. Like, can you hear the gem?
Almost...
Okay.
Or almost like a tuning fork. That frequency that it's just chiming into you for a moment. It's like you've never felt this before, SQ. And as you continue to play, it's just like the strangest thing. The doctor kind of shifts around and he goes, "All right, I think we're here."
Okay.
She'll stop. She'll take the loot away from from Legis' head. Where's here? You know what? You're not going to tell us anyway.
Well, actually, you told us.
Oh, what?
Yes. Like I said, that plectrum that you've got there amplifies sound. Well, amplifies frequencies. Your frequencies, in fact, more interesting. The frequency of you.
Did I just drive your TARDIS with my loot?
Ah, the little one gets it. Yes. Metal Man, you're demoted. Sorry. Hey, little one, you're my new assistant.
Oh,
Call
no.
me. All right. So, anyway, yes, of course, yes. Now that everyone's catching up, yes, basically like a GPS. Or, I don't know. We should give it a name. How about? Hey, what's that hamster's name?
His name is Tom Tom.
Perfect, that's it. Tell you what, in the future, I'll create an oddly GPS company. We'll call it Tom Tom. All right.
God damn you.
Oh my god, Tom Tom is canon in Doctor Who now.
Right, so, anyway, your frequency's giving off, level off here. All I had to do was transcend that instead of just, pulling you to a location. We had to pull you to a location through time. And, well, since everything has happened already, we had to go back a few bit, but we're here.
Where is here?
Right through those doors
Oh, okay, so we...
Is-
Okay.
is where you've led us. And...
You don't know?
Well, let's see. Earth, perhaps? I don't know. Some sort of ground, soil, air, lots of things going on, yeah? Breathable atmosphere.
There better be air when we open the door.
Well, if there isn't, send the middleman first.
Oh, gosh. Okay. SQ's gonna open the door.
All right. You open the door and you find yourselves on the outside of this. It is a
Earth temple.
it is a large, open sort of large cliff, and you seem to be on the level top part of it. Above it, in front of you, is a sort of small. There we go. Sorry, I'm just sure that everything's where it needs to be. Okay, sorry. You guys see a sort of fountain in the center of it, and stone steps leading up to it. All around, you see almost destruction, but again, you also see the growth of nature sort of taking it over. Whatever was here or built here was put here long ago, and the Earth has definitely tried to take it back.
Wow, this must be the Temple of Earth. So I don't want to alarm anyone, but there's two weeping angels over there.
I noticed those immediately
Wow.
terrified now.
Everyone, look at them. Don't blink. Stop blinking. You're a robot. You will not have eyelids, right? You don't need to blink. Terrific. Okay, let's very slowly go up to them and kill them.
SQ
Can't really.
doesn't understand.
So you're referring to these statues here.
Yes.
I
Okay.
personally, like, player-wise, I have an idea of what they are, but SQ is like totally oblivious. She's immediately gonna like start heading down towards the steps.
We were literally in a treasure room with 2 of those. Don't you remember?
Well, she doesn't
remember in the Grace Manor? They were there. They were.
Yeah, no, she remembers.
Yeah.
She just doesn't notice them.
Yeah.
They're right there. Look.
Perceptions. All right. So, as you guys make your way, in the center of this large, sort of earthy place is a gem. Large hexagonal gem, very similar to the ones that you've seen before.
Okay.
Oh, my gem is here.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, should I touch it or talk to it first?
That's. I think we should talk to it first.
Okay. And SQ's gonna go stand in front of it very politely with her hands behind her back and kind of bend over and say, "Hello, Gem. It's me. I'm gonna wear you. How are you doing?" Gem?
You see it sort of swirling all around, but it doesn't seem to show any response.
She's gonna kneel down and put one palm on it.
You see it sort of similar to when you put your hand on one of those electric balls. You see it sort of reaching out its energy towards your hand. And then you see it suddenly pull back, almost like it's reeling against your hand.
Well, that was rude. Oh. And she's gonna pull her lute out and the special pick, and she'll just start like playing like a very soft lullaby to it.
Go to sleep, little gem.
Come outside, little gem. I want to wear you right now.
Something along those lines.
Not great lyrics. It's SQ.
Sure. Where? Oh, there it is. I think this is the one I want. There we go. A little dim. You're playing.
Yeah.
No, we want this one. This one, I think. Oh no! I made this one for you.
Aw, yeah!
All right. As you're playing along with your lovely lute,
And she's dancing around the gem circle.
you are. You seem a bit preoccupied, and all of this is kind of happening behind your back as you're dancing around this sort of large fountain. But everyone else can definitely see that there are popping up out of the ground like little dust poofs, basically, little puffs of dust. Not a dust poof. That's that's something.
That's probably something entirely different.
Yeah. But anyway, all around you guys see them kind of one by one, all popping up around you. In fact, Legis, right in front of you. One pops up right there. Oop.
What is it?
There we go.
Look.
There we go. So it looks very similar to the method that it's been carrying around by none other than Tinder, but it's, of course, this one seems to be made out of a dusty material. Earth and sand and just particulates all seem to coalesce into this floating, ethereal, almost non-corporeal body. As they all kind of begin to float around USQ as you're beginning to play.
Okay, well, I'm just going to wait here. I'm not going to do anything aggressive or to provoke this thing.
Does SQ notice them at any point?
It's almost like you're dancing around and you're playing, and they're like kind of forming a conga line behind you. They're not really, making any. They're not making any sort of moves or footsteps as they're kind of floating around. But you can, if you'd like, roll a perception. Just see if you kind of see this line of as they all kind of float around.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. As you're beginning to play you back, you instantly notice you are now being followed by a good chunk of these guys.
And at this point, she's so used to having Tinder's method around, she's like, "Oh hey," and she's just gonna keep going.
All right. It's at this moment, as you're continuing to play, and you see it. You see the gem itself begin to sort of swirl even more so. And then it rises up. It begins to take this, almost like this energy is forming up and creates like a humanoid sort of outline. And as all the dirt and grass sort of rip up from around you and kind of pack onto this energetic frame, certain pieces of stone and bits of other bits of like clumps of dirt and clay are all being forced and pushed into certain shapes. To almost form like an armor to this thing. As it stands in front of you, SQ, towering over you, quite high.
Oh, and she'll like come to a stop. She'll keep like playing a little bit, kind of lower volume, but she'll look up at him. Hi, I played this for you. Your friends seem to like it. I'm here for the gem.
It's at this moment you see him placing his hands off to his side for this big giant beast. You see him placing its hand off to its sides. And then suddenly you see, at first you see almost like the air around it sort of beginning to ripple out from its chest. And then suddenly, SQ, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm just going to check something here.
Am I the only one who was intensely worried about the sweeping angels?
I think so.
No, I think everyone's keeping an eye.
I'm far more worried about the big guy floating out of the gem at the moment than I am about the angels, to be honest.
SQ
I
is
am more, yeah, I don't.
80% convinced he was trying to give her a hug.
2 free fireballs is there, come on.
And she
Okay. So with that dex save, you do... Oh, why won't it let me... Oh, I forget to put batteries in my stupid thing. So it is a 2d6... 2d8, okay. 7 points of force damage as this reverberating frequency energy kind of bounces off of it. It forces you back. You are able to maintain where you are. You don't get pushed back, but you do take half of 7, which is 4 points of force damage.
Ow!
Try talking to it.
Hey! And she'll stop playing for a second and just kind of like hold her loot up and like her pick in the other hand, kind of like she's trying to do the surrender hands, but she has, her hands are full. And she's like, "Hello, I'm not sure why you're angry. You wanna talk real quick? Can we just have like a chat?"
Once again, the hands fall off to the side, and that frequency is pushing from the chest once again.
Hey, buddy, no. Guys,
Give me another dex save.
Let's kill him instead.
No, I don't want to kill him. I'm pretty sure he has my gem.
Okay.
Oh god.
So 2d8.
I'm going to step forward and say, Guardian of the Gem, we need you to give up the gem so that we can fight Black Mage. I am the vessel of the gems. I'm currently carrying this one. I open my chest cavity and show the blue gem.
The frequency on the chest begins to mass up once more.
As SQ sees this happening, she's gonna cast universal speech on herself.
Okay.
And then she's just gonna say, "Stop!"
Do you mind?
Me?
Chill your boots.
Okay.
No, talk with a good voice.
So as that frequency builds up once more, SQ, give me another dex save. And it's 7.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Fall back, SQ.
Okay, you're still good. Okay, so yeah, you're only taking 4, and you don't get pushed back. But this whole thing is it seems that every response is being met with this frequency push.
Try using sound frequency to block it. Use your loot.
Okay.
He's literally made of dirt. We're trying to persuade dirt.
Okay, sorry,
dirt can at least
wait. No, maybe. Can I make a suggestion?
I just start directing my loot at it.
Yeah. However, it's working at a particular frequency. There are other frequencies which cancel frequency that he would be coming out at. Play at the other frequency so it cancels out his noise.
Okay, and SQ's gonna settle herself with her loot. She's gonna be like, "Okay, big boy, let's go." Since she's now very familiar with whatever frequency he's hitting her with, she's gonna do the opposite.
Okay, so as you speak, you see that charging up in his chest. At that moment, you strum on the lute with the pick that you were given. And at that moment, you see it. This same pushing energy is now forming in front of you. And you push back with the same sort of effort. And as the two sort of forces meet in the center, you hear almost like an echo coming from the ground itself. Help.
Oh God, okay.
Do it again and ask him how.
How do I help? How do I help you? And she's gonna kind of like kick the mud guy in the shin. Come on, let's go.
How?
How do I help you?
Again, balls out, you play, it meets in the middle, you hear, take control.
Oh.
Okay, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Go for it, girl.
And SQ is just gonna start playing fucking Thunderstruck. That one's for you, Legis.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's right. My freaking thing is not working.
Do you have like charm monster or anything like that?
I have.
The
best thing I can do is the universal speech right now because I don't have speak with animals, and I'm pretty sure he's not an animal anyway.
No, he's primordial.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So as he says take control, and you begin to do the thunderstrucking it up, around him you see coming up from the ground these sort of humanoid dirt clay monsters rising up. You see the big stone creature sort of spinning around and looking over at you, Tinder, and you, Kurosi, and points both at you. You see that same frequency kind of channeling up, and as SQ strums down on her lute to balance it out, you hear that sort of that reverberating sound coming from the giant monster. You hear, you take control.
Pull out the gems. Pulling out my gem.
Guys, a little help. I'm trying.
I'm walking over to SQ. I'm pulling out of my gem. I'm holding it in my hand.
Okay. You see sparkling, crackling energy coming off of your gem, and it begins to feed into the plectrum that SQ is playing with. It is the
Tinder.
best mother effing version of a medieval thunderstruck you've ever heard.
Tinder!
Protein.
Tinder, help!
Tinder, we need your
Protein.
help.
All right. I do the same thing.
What's happening? What do I need to do? Play a little.
Hold the gem in your hand and try and feed its energy towards SQ. So
Whatever you need, boss.
Thank you, mate.
As the energy from you, Legis, is being fed into it, yet another large sort of clay monster creature is being risen up from the ground itself.
Okay.
No fireball! They're not hurting us yet!
Yet! You said yet!
Well,
Yes. And until they are,
Okay, well, my method is going to stare at the freaking angel. No moving for you.
no moving. For you.
seems entirely reasonable.
Alright, just making some things here. Oh, I gotta go up here. So, and then this one, and then that one, right? Yeah. Okay, so as you all stand up next to SQ and share your gems along with it, you see that the same sort of glowing energy that's being crackling off of your gems feeding into SQ's plectrum is now almost taking over the almost like an aura around the large clay beasts. And then that one.
Excellent.
I gotta
Keep going, SQ. Keep going.
SQ is poorly singing. Thunderstruck! That's the only word she knows of the song, but she knows the whole actual like musical song.
Yeah, you just keep going. Dun dun, thunderstruck. Dun dun, thunderstruck.
No. Listen, we're
Even-
even magic. At this point, I want some through Flyer and Flames, Herman Lee, Sam Topman shit.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. So she just like
They're putting magic
transitions
into this.
into Through
Yeah.
Fire and Flames because magic shit's happening now.
Right. Okay. So, as each one of them begin to take on their sort of the colors of the gems that you possess, you suddenly realize, as you all are kind of like, especially SQ, you're kind of noticing the movement of the people that are feeding the gems. Their arms that are lifting up and their legs that are kind of shifting around. The same is happening for these large beasts.
Right.
Hey guys,
so I'm
and
gonna-
she's like screaming over her music, like, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm pretty sure you're controlling the weird things, like the big guys. I think you control them now. I think they're like pets.
Fantastic. I'm going to try and Jaeger one of them.
Nice. All right. You find yourself as you're kind of doing, your own little sort of dance moves. You realize that it's the blue one, the one that shares the color of your gem.
Mhm.
You're able to control movement and all.
Oh my god, guys, make them dance!
Dance, boy!
Seriously, at this point, mine is doing some Michael Jackson moonwalking shit.
That's so funny! Do this, woohoo!
Yeah, can we all just choreograph it so they all do the woohoo at the same time?
Yeah,
Roll
yeah.
performance. Roll performance.
Oh my god. Now SQ is playing Smooth Criminal.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Legis, you're
Oh,
even
shit.
terrible at doing the robots.
I'm a robot. I don't dance. I'm even worse. I'm an even worse dancer than a white man. So
Oh my
just-
god.
Dang.
Tinder, you're getting used to, you're used to sort of shifting, your body in the way that you look, in the way that certain things happen.
No, I'm
you're
not.
now
That's why I'm so bad at it. I don't do
Right.
dancing.
right. Well, I mean, Tinder, of course, you're just not used to being able to control such a large frame, so you're kind of still getting used to it. But the dance moves are still kind of making greatness. But I mean, all of a sudden you look over and you see one of them is just like doing like Terry Crews sort of dancing, like when he's on LSD from what was it, White Chicks or whatever, and he's just like with the whistle and everything.
Oh, full rave mode.
That's right. It is the best dancing you've ever seen.
SQ is just yes.
Oh, me?
Yeah, that was you, Kurosi. I just imagine you're like Terry Crews in White Chicks, where he's got the whistle and he's like all high from the roof of it. Right. It's just so cool.
Oh my god.
Someone's got to find a video of that if he hasn't seen it. But anyway, yes, you guys now find yourselves in control of these monsters. And again, you see that sort of frequency channeling up from his chest, channeling at you again, SQ. You play, you're continuing playing, blocks it up, that sound mashes in the center, and you hear him say, "Help!"
I'm helping, buddy. Is this working?
All right. And, while everyone was dancing, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Right. That's easy.
No, it's not. Wow! I'm paying attention. My God. Not often that happens.
Oh wow, Legion.
Oh, we all rolling?
Oh, nice. Okay. So, yes, Legis, you do actually catch this. So do you, SQ, and Tidit, yes, usual. However, you, Kurusi, you are just too into those dance moves. You just got your eyes. You are in the zone. Like, you are just feeling it. However, you don't remember an angel being over there. A stone angel.
And moving.
Guys, can someone like just stare at that while they're still holding their crystal so it doesn't kill me? Or all of us?
I'm sure something could be arranged.
Well, Legis, you don't blink.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, I got a whole other map going on top of this. What's going on here? There we go.
That SQ's gonna keep playing as hard as she can.
Okay. You are trying your very best. And you continue to play, and as it seems to be channeling in through these various monsters, it seems that you're able to control them. But it also seems that you're not alone here.
Yeah, they be beasties. They be horrible, horrible beasties.
Hey, Mephit Conga Line, do you guys want to help out and just like go stare at those statues while I finish this up and help the guy that you apparently really like?
You see them all just dive right down to the ground.
Oh god. Oh god. Did I just kill them?
No, they seem to have puffed back into the dust that they've come from.
Oh, okay.
Disappeared with a puff.
Indeed.
Oh,
Again, the energy is bouncing off, and as you're playing along, you hear this large creature guardian shout, "Stop them!"
Oi! Shut the fuck up.
I think he's talking about the statues. Oh god.
I know.
Can I cast on something else while I'm playing, or do I have to stop this action to perform another action?
Your playing is an action, so you'd have to stop. Yeah.
Guys, I can't stop. I'm pretty sure even if I do for like just a second, all of your cool dance creatures are going to kill us.
you will find that you do have the ability to move these creatures anywhere you'd like.
Oh, guys. Oh,
Right.
use your dance creatures to smash things.
I'm moving.
Yeah, sure,
I'm moving my dance creature over here. This one, and it's going to basically either try and beat the shit out of it, or engulf it, or eat it, or whatever it does.
Legis,
That's
there's
what it's
one
gonna
right
try and do.
behind you.
I got this.
Okay.
I got this one. What is it? There was one over here earlier. Did it move?
It's
This one down here.
right here.
Yeah, but there was one that is. Oh, I guess it went
I think
over
it
here.
moved
Okay,
up behind
smash it.
Legis. Smash.
All right. As you
They're all
all
named Hulk.
nice. As you all individually at the same time smash each one of these statues from memory of knowing that they are not good things. The plectrum begins to. You see it sort of stop gathering energy from the various gems that you all have. Even though you're continuing to play, it does seem to keep that wall of force up above you, in front of you, SQ. But it doesn't seem to be channeling any of the others' energies. As the stone creatures are all smashed to shit, the large clay creatures all kind of melt and become part of the earth once again.
Awesome.
Did we mess up? It's
No. Keep
and
going.
She's gonna keep playing. And she's gonna give the statue thing another like kind of little kick in the shin, like, hey, are you still in there? Are we still helping?
You see the large creature start to. The dirt around it just kind of spreads off in various directions, and the stones and pebbles, all until it is nothing more than just the energetic frame of lightning crackling off of a humanoid figure. It's at this moment you see the energy building up and frequency building up. It forces it out once more. Ah, so annoying. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Should I stop playing?
And you see it complete into a small singularity, the energy crackling, and then suddenly, in a bright flash, you hear tink, 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 as it lands on the now not glowing gem, hexagonal gem on the floor. You hear, once again, the time pendant piece dropping.
Grab it, SQ.
Oh, and she runs and grabs it and like holds it to her chest. Like, oh,
I told you. Your one will be next.
I'm just glad we did it without having to kill anything. Although
I agree.
I think I might have like killed all those dusty methods. I don't know what I said.
I don't think you killed them.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So, as you all collect the gem, SQ, it's at this moment you suddenly hear a clunk, clunk from behind you. All four of you, in the center of you, that strange wooden box
Oh shit.
slowly opens up to reveal the cards.
I learnt my lesson.
I never got to pull a card.
I can tell you from
It is
personal
inviting you.
experience, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
I would like one. Just one.
Okay, you can do it one of two ways. You can either click the deal, which you will get the top card, or you can click choose and select any one of the cards there. They're, of course, all face down, but you click and drag it to the screen.
Okay. Oh goodness. Where do I find this?
It would be in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little deck there, yeah. So again, you can either draw, which takes the top card, or you can choose and pick any one of them that have the face down. They're all face down, so.
I'm gonna choose.
Okay. Okay, what are we choosing? Whoops, what is going on here?
Oh. I
Which
got.
one?
Oh, is it dragging on the...
I got the void.
Oh,
void? Oh no.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I see. It's in your thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I drug it to like my.
I was like, what? Okay. I don't see it. Void. Okay. This is what happens. The black card spells disaster.
Oh.
Your soul is drawn for your body and contained in an object in place of the GM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard that place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell cannot restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it.
What the fuck?
And you cannot draw any more cards.
Oh my god!
So we basically need to go rescue SQ's soul next session.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
That's the worst fucking card.
I would like to point out at this point, I told you so.
Okay, so a couple of things, a couple of bookkeeping here for you guys. Since we did complete the lovely maze, you lot do level up, which is great. That was one of the things. Number 2, SQ, you will be incapacitated for next session until, of course, they are able to, or at least the future sessions, until your body is able to figure out where your soul has gone.
Oh my god.
So you can do it one of 2 ways. We can. I do have a sort of a fun option that's kind of a bit sneaky, but you don't actually get to interact with anything. However, or you can, if you'd like, make up a temporary character until this gets its soul back.
I like sneaky. We could do the sneaky thing.
Okay. So basically, with that would just means you wouldn't really be able to interact with physical objects with this thing that I have planned. Okay, just letting you know that. I mean, you can still be annoying and talk, and you can still be heard, and
that should be fun.
But yeah, you won't be able to touch or feel.
Okay.
All right. So, okay, I guess we'll go with sneaky option. Very cool. Awesome. I will fill you in on that for... did we say... What's next week? Did we say what we were going to do next week? I can't remember.
I'm happy to go next week, but it's obviously completely dependent on.
Sure, let me see. So 28th and 30th. I mean, I don't suspect anybody's got anything planned, but if you guys do, let us know. Let me know. We'll go from there. But we'll call the session for here tonight. This is a great part to finish up our session right here, right now, with SQ suddenly drawing a card. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? I'm just going to do 1 marijuanas. And then, yeah.
Now I'm on the heroines.
Yep. And now you're completely drugged out. Your soul is ripped from your body, and you can't get any more cards ever again.
I should have just drawn from the top. Lord.
No,
well.
You shouldn't have drawn at all. The lesson of this is not to draw for... No, the lesson... Let's be very clear here. The lesson of the story isn't I should have drawn from the top. It's rather than from the middle. It's I shouldn't have touched the fucking things in the first place.
I should have gone with the double slide.
No. Next time I'll draw from the top. It'll go much better, I'm sure.
No, it won't.
But,
No,
yes.
No, it won't.